With so much going on in life, it's really easy to get overwhelmed. So I'm going to give you a tip for helping to not feel overwhelmed. And I'm also going to do a second video that's going to give you some tips on how to deal with overwhelm. So the first thing to know is that usually overwhelm happens when we're thinking of everything at once. So it's like this big, huge cloud kind of over us and in our mind. And keeping all that in our mind makes our mind feel really cluttered. It makes it hard to think clearly, and it just all feels heavy and feels like a lot. So, one method that's very helpful with overwhelm is to really break things down to where you're focusing only one thing at a time. And an easy way to do that, or simple way to do that, is to do a brain dump. So what you do is you take everything that's in your mind, like, oh my gosh, I've got to do this at work, I've got to do this at home, I've got to do this for this person needs me, I got to help, whatever it is, whatever you've got to take care of. You just write it all down, or you can do it digitally. Write it all down, get it out of your head. So now you've got a long list of everything that's been going through your head. And you can add to it when things pop into your mind, like, oh, I got to do that too. Add it to your brain dump list. Your brain dump list is not a to-do list. What you do is you take that list and you don't, like some of us do, and I used to do, you don't make that your to-do list, which is going to take a long time to do. What you do is you make a daily to-do list from your brain dump list. And the most ideal thing to do for a daily to-do list, especially to keep from getting overwhelmed, is not to have just a written out daily to-do list, but to take whatever it is that you're taking off your brain dump. Let's say you're going to do it tomorrow. You put it in a time slot on your calendar for tomorrow. So at this certain time, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. At this certain time, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It makes life much easier. You don't have to the next day then look at your to-do list and say, oh my gosh, when am I going to get these things done? They're already on your calendar. And then what you do is you just focus on that one thing that's in that time slot. You get that done, and you move on to your next time slot, and then you move on to your next time slot. So you're only focusing on one thing at a time. Everything feels much easier and smaller because you're just seeing that one thing that you're focusing on, and you actually are more productive, because when you get overwhelmed, you kind of shut down and really don't do anything or aren't as productive. So it's best to just break it down like that. It's a really effective method too. So brain dump, and then make your daily to-do list off of that. And then just keep adding to your brain dump list instead of keeping things in your mind. It will keep your mind much clearer and make you feel much more stress-free and much more productive as well. Thank you for joining me today for the Rebecca Reset, where every day we reset your mind so you can be better, do better, and get the life you love. Please like and subscribe.